Hey, good afternoon. It's late afternoon, a little after 5, and I want to get this video in right away because it's weekend, it's Friday night, and my bride has asked me to engage with her for the rest of the evening. She got a video. I'm going to take a little swim in the pool and maybe a couple of glasses of wine. I'm standing here in part of our front yard landscaping so you can see this tree behind me. It's a ficus tree, but when we were traveling in Europe, especially Holland, they do this a lot to the lower branches. They take all the foliage off, and it makes it stunning. I mean, I'm going to take a video of this when we get into the landscaping part. Not tonight, but I want to do that. In any event, keep this video short enough. You see, I have notes again because I want to make sure that I get succinct nuggets of wisdom to you from our experiences and what we do. So today, again, yesterday I talked about business. And I'm going to continue videos on business, several in a row, and then skip and then come back to it because our passion is to help the SMB space. And most of them, people who run businesses, don't really have understanding of how to make stuff happen. So marketing online is an act of passive content development. I'll explain that. There's also active content development. And passive content is this video. We're creating this now. It's going to take 4 or 5 minutes to do this video, and then I'm going to edit it so it can go up to YouTube a couple of times. Maybe that may take 15 minutes to do all that. I'm kind of just started on the editing part, and then I'm done that job, but it stays out there on the internet as long as I leave it up, which I've been instructed through this 90-day challenge to leave videos up forever. Someone may find it later on, and passive content just enhances your video presence, not your video, excuse me, enhances your online presence, which is really a good idea to have if you're out there with a business and you want to help that business get a broader reach and more times in front of somebody's eyeballs. That's the great idea. So creating a video, and I'm going to say passive content should be 1, maybe 2 a day. I'm on that 90-day challenge of a video every day, so I'm making it 1 every day. I'm going to move into 2 because I have to focus on the real estate as well as business development for the SMB space. But that's okay. It doesn't take very long, and it's actually becoming fun. So passive marketing is what we're doing now, a video, a blog. You can do a video blog, or sometimes called the vlog, where you put the best of both worlds together. And the reason why that's important, one of the reasons why that's important, is because Google indexes the World Wide Web 24/7, 365. That's the key, is to have being found by people writing in search terms. And I'm not going to go into search terms today. So Google is indexing websites, and a video or a blog is called fresh content. Another term is dynamic content. It means it's changed. It's not your landing page or the first page of your website that nothing ever happens to it. It just says welcome or whatever yours says, but nothing new, no new words or new content is to the language today gets changed. Google's looking for new content, dynamic content. So writing a blog means it makes a new page every time you write something, and the more often you do that, these bots of Google, they're algorithms or small software packages that creep the internet all the time, 24/7, 365. It's an automated way. It doesn't have any human interaction generally, other than someone maybe reviewing it in the office. And they see how many times you have new content. And if you have it more often, that's why a video a day and a blog per day, they come back to your site more often, and so you get more pages indexed. And so when someone puts a search term in, which may be general, you might get further up the line and even land on the first page, which is the whole concept of marketing, to always be in the first page of Google. So passive marketing really helps that a lot. Blogs, okay, we talked about that. That's Google's changed the rules on that a little bit. Just like Facebook, the rules change frequently. They've taken the cap off the limit, so now 500 to 700 words is good for a blog, and the minimum that Google really wants to see is 300, unless you have a vlog, a video blog, because Google does not index pictures, but it does index video because they own YouTube. Figure that out? And they index the words because that's dynamic content, and videos are moving. Again, dynamic content. So you can get by with a few less words in a vlog than you can in a blog. Always use a picture anyway, because if you want readership, there has to be something bright and colorful, a picture. The brain thinks on pictures, and you want that to actually draw traffic into you. And the whole idea of this idea is getting traffic to come to whatever business you have out there. Whether it's selling something online or moving them to an offline business that you have with an offer, it's all the same. So that's passive marketing. And I saw a video today from Ashley Lagamassini, who reminded me that I need to go over this topic about that. So passive, video, blogs, a couple others here, ads on anywhere. Again, we talked about the Facebook ad and why the Power Network has a whole video series in the 15K formula of how to do a Facebook pay-per-click ad campaign and then duplicate it with new content as many times as you like. They're usually very cost-effective as opposed to pay-per-click, which usually the bigger companies like Coke, Pepsi, etc. are the ones doing that big stuff. And there's other types, article marketing, etc., but I'm not going to get into that. So active. What's active? Active should be 5 to 10 times a day with people. Now, that can be Facebook interaction. It doesn't mean you make a post on Facebook and walk away. That's more passive. That means your job working for your business is spending some time going through different fan pages, what they now call business pages, that you think would be great. Let's use Robert Kiyosaki, for example. He's got upwards of 1 million likes on that page. He's popular. And so going there, you're going to find a lot of people engaging with him. And you just read through the stuff and find somebody who's asking a question. And if you have an answer, then like their comment, as well as the whole page, but like their comment, usually you can comment on their comment, and you interact with them, and if they interact back within the day or so, that counts as active marketing. So Facebook messaging is the same way. If you use the private messaging thing, you're back and forth with people. I use that a lot. And it's when you want to say stuff to the person that you don't want the world to see. Really handy to do that. People are more willing to give you contact information there than they are on their profile or their business page. And so that's a great way, interacting with people. The phone's another way of active marketing. I like doing the phone, but I really like social media because it's real popular today, and everybody's being trained by media anyway that social is where it's at. So you might as well play the game while it's hot. Makes sense to me. Skype is another good active interaction because it gives you FaceTime with someone else. FaceTime is either Android or Apple, doesn't make any difference. They both work the same on cell phones. You can actually have video conversations, which is really handy. And the beauty of Skype is if your participant has a Skype account, they can be in almost any country in the world, and it's free. So you get a broader reach even so. And that kind of wraps up what I wanted to say on those two ideas. Again, beautiful tree behind me, lower branches showing, and when you drive around the corner to come here, it's an amazing look. Got it from Europe. Tomorrow is my landscaping day, and I'm going to do my best to take this video camera and off and on it all around and show you what I'm going to do, describe some things, and give you a really good nuggets on how, if you live in the Southwest, I've learned how to take care of plants, and you'll see it's amazing. We get a lot of compliments on our driveway. I'll give you a hint. In one area of the house, I took the lawn out because that's a big water user, and we changed it pretty dramatically. Hey, appreciate you watching this video. This is 4 of the 90-day challenge. I'm excited, and I hope you are too, because there you're going to learn some things, and I hope you learned some stuff today. And you can comment below and ask questions, and I'll happily answer them for you. If not, I'll lead you to the right answer, because we're pretty well networked and connected here. And appreciate your time. Have a great weekend.